Hi, I'm Miranda and welcome to Books 101 and my April haul and my 150th video. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that I am at 150. 150. What do you have to say, Sissy? So this month the grand total was 13 books. Not like last month, but I've done pretty well this month. There wasn't much coming out. Well, only now there is stuff coming out because Forever Song's coming out. Julie Kagawa. And some other stuff are starting to come out now. But of course, in Australia we get things a couple of weeks after America, so. The first two books I hauled this month were Daughter of Smoke and Bone and Days of Blood and Starlight. The first two books in like the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. The book is out like the last book and I've seen it but I didn't pick it up. I should have picked it up. Yeah, so I decided to get the first two and see how I go because I've heard people talk about this trilogy quite a lot, so I thought I need to pick this up. This cover with it, and there was this other copy, it was bigger and had a different cover, but it cost me 20 bucks, but this was just like 15, $5 off. Anyway. So In General Crew has managed to keep her two lives in balance. On one hand, she's a 17-year-old art student. On the other, Erangel to a monstrous creature who's the closest thing she has to family. Raised half in our world, half in elsewhere. I'm not raised elsewhere. Now she must choose between the safety of a human life and the dangers of a war-ravaged world. Okay. If you've read Daughter of Smoke and Bone or any of the books in this trilogy, tell me how it is. Is it good? Is it bad? Like, you probably all know what I'm going to say next. The Last 13, book 9. Every single month I buy like one of these books. These last couple of months I've just been keeping getting them because every single month one of them comes out. So I talked about the first book of this in an earlier. The second book in the Game of Thrones, A Clash of Kings. I started watching Game of Thrones and so far I'm in love. Like, John. Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, and What If You Only Had One Day to Live? I just read. To live every day as if it's your last, but you never actually think it's going to be. You don't get to know when it happens. You don't remember to tell your family that you love them, or in my case, remember to say goodbye to them at all. What if, like me, you could only live your last day over again? You could make it perfect. If your whole life flashed before your eyes, would you have any regrets? Any things that you would change? Looks like a really great book, and if you've read this, tell me your thoughts. Next two books I had on my iPad, but I bought the physical copy of them. And there's Breathe and Resist, Sarah Crossan. Now you probably know this book because I sent it to Gary in the genre swap quite some time ago. These two books I really actually quite enjoy them, except sometimes they get me a bit annoyed, but for the most part they're really good. When oxygen levels plunge in a treeless world, a state lottery decides who will live inside the pot. Everyone else will slowly suffocate. Isn't that horrible? Years later, society has divided into premiums and auxiliaries. Only premiums can afford enough oxygen to live a normal life. Elena belongs to a rebel group on the verge of capture. She's rescued by a premium boy. To the pot, but only 2 days worth of air. Outside, they unearth conspiracy on breathtaking scale. So everything depends on their survival. And then the second one's Resist. So make sure you go pick these up. This book I got was the second book in the Julie Kagawa, The Iron King. I had the first book, I talked about it in my last haul, so I thought I need to get the second book. Next book I hauled was Tiger Lily, and some people were talking about this, so I thought, yep, I'm picking it up. So, this is a love story unlike any you've heard ever before already. Love story. Got Tiger Lily doesn't believe in love stories or happy endings until she meets Peter Pan. She falls under his spell, holding him like a secret in her heart. If it's like the Peter Pan movie, the guy who played Peter Pan was really hot. She will risk anything, everything, her family, her future, to be with him. God must be really keen. Let's go. Tiger Lily soon discovers that the most dangerous enemy can live inside even the most loyal and loving heart. The next book I would never have gone for. It kind of just grabbed me. Beautiful and the Curse. Ingrid Waverley is a girl to be reckoned with. Faced with their beloved brother's mysterious disappearance, Ingrid and her sister Gabriella move to Paris, determined to find him. Instead, the sisters are drawn into a terrifying underworld watched over by Luke and Nolan, two impulsively handsome protectors with dark secrets of their own. Everyone has been talking about. It's half bad. Or bad half bad. Cool cover, but you know what the annoying thing is? I picked this up, right, and I'm like, where's the blurb? You know, like, where's the blurb? Doesn't really have a blurb. So you kind of have to look at the back here. You can't read, you can't write, but you heal fast even for a witch. You get sick if you stay indoors after dark. You hate white witches, but love Annalise, who is one. You've been kept in a cage since you were 14. All you've got to do is escape and find Mercy, the black witch who eats boys. What the her and do that before your 17th birthday is. It looks really interesting and it just got me because of the cover and what booktubers are talking about. Next book I got was The Sultan's Eye. Look at this cover, it's absolutely gorgeous. Disruption by Jessica Shivington. Look at this cover. Gold. What if a microchip could identify your perfect match? It's almost starting to sound like Match, but it's not quite that. What if it could be used against you and the ones that you love? They are the books that I hauled this month. Tell me what you hauled, I'd love to know. I am Brenda, thank you so much for watching. See ya!